everyone, welcome to today's video. So today I'm going to be sharing with you 3 different meals that I have made this past week that have made my life really easy. These 3 recipes are quick and easy dump and goes. There's not a lot of work to be done. So let's go ahead and make some dinner. So this first recipe is a very easy beef stroganoff in the crock pot. So we're going to need 1 to 1.5 pounds of stew meat, cream of mushroom soup, then 1 packet of onion soup mix, and we also need a block of cream cheese at room temperature. I thought I was recording, but I didn't. But we're gonna dump in the mushroom soup, then pour in the onion soup mix. We're gonna add in a little bit of Worcestershire, a little bit of pepper, garlic powder, and a dash or 2 of curry powder. And we're just gonna fill this up with water and then pour that in. And you just want to give this all a really good mix. Then we're just going to put in the meat. Then you want to make sure that everything is covered in the mix and nothing is really poking out too much. Just going to cover the crock pot and set it on low. We're just going to let that cook for maybe 6 hours or so, and we'll come back and see how it is. So this is what it is looking like. I'm about to go and add some sour cream. So you're gonna temper this in another dish, and I'll show you how to do that. I have an 8-ounce container of sour cream in here, and you're going to be taking some of the hot broth little by little and pour it into here, just like that. And then you want to mix it. This helps it blend better into the food. So you want it to look like this. This is how you want it. And I've just been slowly adding some liquid that's really hot into here, like that. And just mixing it around so I can at least come to a decent temperature. So we're just gonna slowly pour this into here. But you see how it's not clumping. Sometimes when it's going from really cold to really hot, it can curdle and get really weird. And this helps prevent it. We're just gonna make some egg noodles and we'll have dinner ready. This next recipe is something I like to keep on hand. It is a 1 sheet pan kielbasa dinner. You're gonna need some potatoes. I'm just using the little potatoes, and you're going to be cutting these in half. I'm going to be using green bean. Then we're going to be also using kielbasa sausage. This is how you want your green beans to look. You want the ends trimmed off. Cut the potatoes in half like this, but we're going to put them in the same bowl because then we're going to season them. So you're going to sprinkle some olive oil on top of the potatoes. Then I'm just going to be using this Badia Complete seasoning. It has a little bit of everything, so you don't have to go too crazy. And then I'm going to be adding a little bit of salt and a little bit of paprika. Then we're going to lay them out on a sheet pan, and you just want to do the potatoes and the green beans. And you just want to make sure they're all spread out evenly. Then bake them in a preheated oven at 400 for 20 minutes. Then cut up your kielbasa into 1-inch size pieces. Taking them out of the oven for 20 minutes, then you kind of want to toss them around just to kind of move them and get them stuck off the pan. And then you want to go and add your kielbasa sausage onto the hot pan and then bake them at 400 for another 10 minutes. So this next recipe is this Mexican cilantro and lime chicken. You're going to use 1 jar of salsa, 1 packet of taco seasoning, some juice from a lime. I'm just using this. Some chicken. I'm using chicken breast, but the recipe calls for chicken thighs. Some fresh cilantro. I'm also going to be adding some cilantro lime seasoning. You can get this at Dollar Tree. Just pour that in. Taco seasoning. Now I'm just giving this a quick stir and kind of breaking up any of the seasoning clumps. And we're just going to add some lime. I'm just going to eyeball this because I usually know how much I like in it. And I just put in 3 tablespoons worth of cilantro. Now this definitely looks like a lot more than 3 tablespoons, but it's a little bit chunkier since I just tore it. And I put the chicken in, and I'm just going to go and give it a flip as well. And this is gonna go for 6 to 8 hours. All right, so it's been about 6 to 8 hours later, and this is what it's looking like. We'll shred it up. Now I just added a little bit more of some salt because it needed it, at least for mine specifically. And then I added a little bit of, the cilantro lime seasoning. And I also added a little bit more lime because I think it could have used just a little bit more. But this is what it looks like. So we're gonna go ahead and plate up. But also, I'm gonna be eating this in a taco with some cheese on top. Very quick and easy. You don't have to do that. This would be good, really good over rice, over cauliflower rice, over some veggies, or it could be a really nice protein for a burrito bowl. However you decide to do it, this would be so good. So I hope you enjoy these kinds of videos where I show you how to make very quick and easy dinners, especially for a busy family, a busy mom. I am a stay-at-home mom of a 3-year-old. Be sure to subscribe and stick around for more recipes. Please be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification button, especially if you love cooking and you love homemaking and femininity, because this is what this channel is about. If you have any recipes, let me know down below in the comments. I would love to try them, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.